All right.
Okay, so the second thing relates to what I said about keeping your footwork fluid. It's important to have the torso upright whenever you do and to have your blade work and footwork disjointed. But the other thing is how you actually move. Now, what I noticed in what you sent me was it was mostly your footwork being very jumpy, disjointed. It didn't look very fluid at all. There are two things that can possibly lead to this, which you should take a note of. The first one is fairly simple, is making sure that you're low enough to the ground. If you haven't been fencing for very long, then this can be a very easy trap to fall into. You need to make sure that you're always staying low to the ground. And especially in this early period of fencing, if you start to become comfortable with where you are, try for, maybe a week or so, lowering yourself a little bit. The other thing is how to be fluid. Now, this is something that I've had my students do before. I found it to be very effective, and is the reason I'm sitting at the top of the staircase, is because this is what you can use. Now, I've noticed that one way to sort of simulate the sort of kind of fluid movement that you need on the strip can be done on the stairs. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the stairs, I'm going to go very quickly, and I'm basically going to let gravity sort of take over. I'm not going, every time I step down on the next step, I'm not going to push back, I'm just going to keep going. So my torso will be following the same pattern as in the last video. It will start from point A and go in a straight line down to point B. My legs will be moving very quickly, very fluidly, basically making sure I don't actually fall. So this is something that can only be done going down. You can't really do it going up. But if you do it a couple times, it will allow your legs to sort of feel that sort of movement that you really want. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate. It's going to be a little bit slow at first, but what you're watching for is when I pick up speed. And that's all there is to it. I'm going to do it one more time. So just to reiterate, I start slowly, but then I start moving faster, my torso is steady, and I'm letting my legs do all the work. Pay close attention to what my legs are doing, especially towards the end. They move very quickly, they support me, but they don't stop me in any way. That sort of downward movement, once applied to the horizontal strip, is sort of the feeling you want your legs to be having whenever you're moving. So, hopefully that helps you out.